Good morning, friends. Wait, let's turn that off. Ignore that. Hi. Can you all hear me? Fantasy was first. Mutuals was second. Necromancy was third. Uthway was fourth. Good morning, Uthway. You're here early. Much earlier than normal. Woohoo! And look, I'm not Chonk anymore. Cheese fixed the internet. Everybody, make sure you thank Cheese for his hard work, because he was very stressed and he had to do a lot of things that he had never done before. And he got it working. The alien spaceship router that Sai let us borrow. My track is just doing its usual bullshit. The alien spaceship looking router that Sai gave us a couple years ago is finally being used, and is now the relay point in his closet. Not that he uses his closet. My brother owns practically nothing. He's quite the opposite of me, in fact. So, yeah. Welcome to spooky season. It's October 1st. It is my favorite month of the year. Also, Tesla's birthday is in 10 days. I'm very excited. I'm very excited for spooky month. I can't decorate yet, but, yeah. As for what's on the screen, I was working on setting up a file for something else because I have another commission coming in. Woohoo! The other two commissions that I've been working on this year still haven't been done because they still haven't paid me. I'm still waiting. Howls like a werewolf. Ooh! Also, if I sound a little off, I had like a major nosebleed like 7 minutes before stream. So, I'm a little bit off. I blame the tomatoes that I ate for breakfast. I had a piece of cheese and some tomatoes, and I've got a cup of tea. Is the music too loud for you guys? Let me know, because it sounds pretty loud, but Spirit City's just really loud in my ears. I need to get better audio mixing software for my computer. I'll have to ask Zai about that. She knows more about it. We attempt to make food for the first time. Food is good. There's always something in my parents' kitchen to eat, which is why I had a piece of cheese and some tomatoes. Because I don't want to cook for myself. Okay, so things seem to still be a little bit slow in places. Let me double check to make sure the iPhone is actually connected to the proper network. My tracking will turn off for a moment while I figure this out. God, Apple Pay and Siri are like, set us up! And I'm like, no, fuck off! I don't want to set up Apple Pay and Siri. You see, my Wi-Fi was, how do I make this my preferred network? Okay. I think I need to turn off the other one as preferred. Oh god. Turn off auto join on that one. Okay. Is this better? Okay. Yeah, that's so much better. Both kittens are enjoying the keyboard. That is adorable. Send me pictures. Tesla is still terrified of frickin' everything, man. It's been a week, cat. It's been a week and a half. Well, actually, it's been... As of yesterday, it would have been a full week being here. He goes out at night. And, like, he'll wander around the top floor. And that's about it. Well, let's find something something to work on today, shall we? Sorry, it's the nosebleed is making my making me it's just all I kind of want to redo this at an appropriate size for like display or something. It's spooky month. We could work on this. Do you think people would buy that as a piece of art, though? Oh, God, the face. Ugh. Oh yeah, I was fiddling around with this, and I found all of the old ownership cards for these characters. Just conch lobster down in the corner. Guys, I don't know what to work on today. That I can't open on Twitch. That should not be in this folder. Could finish this one. Send over a couple of kitten pics. Oh, yeah. Oh. Well, that one of Izzy, like, hanging over your monitor is so cute. At least I think it's Izzy. Oh my god, the blep. Ugh. The bleps and the mums. You should share those to pets if you feel comfortable. Because we do have a pet section. Cargo is the orange one. Well, Cargo hanging over your monitor, that's cute. Cargo is very photogenic. Izzy seems to mlem like Rivy does. I do miss the goblin. But I also don't, because in this house, he would destroy everything. Ross Riders! Thank you for 6 months! Has it been that long already? Have I known you that? God. Time.
Ross Riders has been here 6 months.
Wow. 6 months. Good morning, Ross. I hope you're having a good morning. The internet seems to be working. So there's no haunted internet 2 electric boogaloo. I should have a Halloween theme. What kind of costume do you think Nameless would wear? Because I already have one that's like Is it in this folder? No, it's in the previous folder. The previous year. Where he was just like Halloween cat and he's not happy about it. The anatomy is terrible. Because it was really, really quickly done. Just... Oh, good lord, what is happening? Just ignore the anatomy. I was going okay so far. So I'm trying to enjoy that. Do that. Enjoy it. Remember the good things and not the bad. Life will be better. Alright, as I said, my friend's knocking on the door asking me to drive him to the mall. You know what? Don't pretend you're asleep. If he wants to go to the mall, he can walk there himself. The flamingo. Yeah. I mean, there probably would be some form of flamingo-like bird on his islands, because they are tropical. I really like the gold cord in his hair. I might switch to something like that. Yay! First draft. Yep, always get the story out first and then edit. Because if you spend too much time editing, you won't you won't finish. Sorry, I keep being all like Also, it's Baraka time. Sorry for the noise. There's so much shit on my desk, it's driving me insane. I had a clear desk for like a week before I moved, and I'm just like, oh, this is amazing. And now I have no room on my desk. I barely have room to do my art. I have a spot for my hand, for my left hand, and my right hand is usually on my mouse, which is usually on my tablet directly in front of me. My ergonomics are terrible. There's all sorts of things on my desk because I've got all of my 3M hooks ready to hang up so I can hang up all my hats. But I need to decide where I'm going to hang my hats. Clean desk 1 week, full desk another week, mood. Yeah, usually it doesn't last more than a day, but because I had moved, everything was packed in a box. I couldn't put anything on my desk because I didn't have anything out to put on my desk. It's my life. Morocco time. Take your meds. Anyways, that's Cat Nameless. It's clearly, obviously a costume because he's got a headband with ears on it, just like squashed behind his horns. What else have we got? We could work on this today. It does need a lot of finishing. So I think that's what we're gonna do. Making foo, some meat stew. Does it bring new people to your yard so you can make friends with them? I'm just making fun of your spelling, it's okay. Sorry. Alright. There's something I want to check here. Okay, that's... We were working on the belt. But I also want to check... Oh, man. I had to restart my computer. Oh, I had to restart my computer. The fact that you guys can hear me is a miracle. Oh, OBS has decided that it's going to remember my microphone now. Okay. Yeah. So I'm having a bit of a problem with Fox's head. And that would be why. I see what's wrong. I think I have to do... Helps if I'm on the correct layer. That's the wrong brush. Naff! Good morning, Naff! Hydrate and just stretch. Everybody stretch! Oh, it feels so good! Thank you, Neff. It's a good wake up. How you doing today, Neff? Pushed his face too much on the side. My internet is as questionable as yours today. Oh. Thank you, Fantasy. We have been working on it a while. And I do want to finish this for Fox and Crow. So good opportunity. Another nice, quiet working session. Now that the internet is working again. Killer Shark, hello, how you doing? And Kavach, good morning. First time chatter, thank you. Thank you. This is a painting of our camp leaders at Conquest of Mythodia, which is a LARP in Germany, the world's largest fantasy LARP. So, Lord Fox and Lady Crow, or as everybody else likes to call them, now that I've finally corrected myself, Lady Fox and Lord Crow. So yes, these are actual people that I actually know. They're the YouTubers from the channel Skill Tree. And they are two amazing people who work very, very, very hard, so I'm doing a gift of a painting of the two of them. Referenced from one of the official photos taken at the LARP this year, which was at the beginning of August. So you can see the Realms of Mythodia logo down here in the original photo. And my recreation of the photo here. So, I am a Demora. I am actually, my VTuber is also the character that I play at this LARP. He has no name, so he's nameless, and that's just what everybody calls him. He's cursed to have no name, cursed by his princess who stole his name after she kidnapped him and forced him into service in her palace, and then he murdered her. There's a lot of fun stories. Also, if my character keeps looking angry, it's because my lighting is recently changed, and I've got to find a better way to set it up. As one does even, yes. So, we worked on this for about a week and a bit, in, the beginning of September, or the end of August. I can't remember when we worked on this exactly. But yes, I am a LARP nerd. And I love it. LARP is so much fun. Some of the coolest people you could ever meet are LARPers. They have so many hobbies and skills and just know so many people. The guys who do all the photography at the LARP are also LARPers, and their photography is absolute fire. They can make anyone look good. They made me look good in a photo, and holy shit, I am the most unphotogenic person on the planet. You know, ridiculously photogenic guy in the memes? Yeah, I am the opposite of that man, and their photographers made me look good. And I'm just like, oh, holy crap. These guys are magical. So kudos to them. Let me see if I can find the name of the photographer for this one. It should be on the original file, which I do not have accessible to me at this moment. But I will put up a reference to the actual photographer. I think it was Stefan was their name. Stefan. But that's all I know. Because there's like a dozen or so photographers that run around the event in full costume, and the only thing that's not in costume are their cameras. You'll have freshly made meat stew from scratch. Nice. Meat stew is delicious. But yes, welcome Killer Shark to the islands. The Demoa Nation consists of 9 islands. I am from the 9th island, which canonically does not exist anymore. The 9 islands were actually the edges of a super caldera, which exploded fairly recently. So canonically, according to Nameless, the 9 islands no longer exist. They are just spits of land in the sea and have been shattered and completely changed. Now, that is my character. They are demons that are derived completely from QB, the incubus and succubus version of demons, but interbred with all sorts of other ones, except for a select few, of which Nameless is one. Nameless is pure QB. That is the story. And these two are the Archfey, Fox and Crow. And they convert stories into magical power. So stories are food for them. So we have this tree that collects the energy from stories and turns them into crystallized gems that grow on the tree. And that's how we preserve and power our camp, is with stories. So if you ever make it to Dendronia, you come and tell your story. You'll get a crystal on the tree. And the tree is real. We actually have a tree, and it grows each year. I don't know what they're going to do next year, because the tree was already pretty big this year. It was just a little sapling last year. Prepare to have your memories extracted for profit. Only if you give them willingly. But I'm becoming a chronicler, so I'm going around and listening to people's stories. And gathering information about other people so that I can bring more stories back to the tree. And also, it's a good way for me to get out and get lots of exercise at the event and meet a lot of new people, which I am forcing myself to do because I'm terribly shy. And, yeah. It's also a good way for me to find Frivolita cards. Because when you interact with more people, you get more information, and more information leads to Frivolita cards. And I need Frivolita cards. Trees need blood to live. Ah! I will tell them you said that. Nameless's tale is certainly written in blood, on lava. Because that's how he murdered his princess. He shoved her into the lava. You're scared to socialize? Is that that's supposed to be socialize? That's probably your worst spelling in fantasy. Yeah. That's probably the worst one I've seen yet. But it's a good try because that word is when I think about it, socialize. Yeah, that makes sense. See, that spelling makes sense. It's one of those ones like circuit and biscuit that you have to like memorize if you're dyslexic. When you're really scared of socialization, you won't even spell it. Yep. But yeah, that's one of those ones that you'll probably have to memorize fantasy. Or like write down a whole bunch of times, like physically write it on a piece of paper. That's the best way to memorize certain things, is actually physically writing them down. I find that helps me when there's something that I have difficulty with. You're sleepy and hangry. Aw. Well, just so you know, that was actually a really good attempt, and I was able to figure that one out. And that is actually one of the more difficult English words. Everyone pushes Demora into lava in these situations when they're hangry, yeah. I mean, we are demons. We are derived directly from demons. We just happen to evolve a little bit. Bigger brains, I guess. Of a brain the size of a planet, you know. Back to work! I need to get this painting done. It's been ages. Okay, this ear is still in the wrong shape. I never really realized how big his earlobes are. Like the slower part here, they're huge. Crikey, Fox. It's no wonder I'm having trouble. It's no wonder he hears so well. Fox is a very good listener. Oh, there's Rio. The neighbor's dog is a menace. Well, not a menace. He's probably really sweet, but man, he barks at everything. Oops. Wrong brush. Still trying to figure out. Naff! There's a hydrate in the streets. Thank you for the hydrate. And everybody give yourself a little stretch. Oh, it feels so good. Yeah. One day I'll have a leap motion and you'll be able to see my arms. We're going to change the position of this just a little bit. A lot of weird noises outside today. Oh yeah, the temperature today, it was really nice and cold, guys. Let's do a temperature check, because we haven't done one in a while. Where is my weather? Well, that's the wrong town. I guess I don't live there anymore. It is 9 degrees, feels like 7, with a high of 17. It's chilly. I actually have a blanket on my lap, and I put on socks, and I have a cup of tea, which is already cold. and I have a hoodie on. It's very nice. Good vibes. I like being cozy. I want to get a bit of this lighter color in here. It got too dark somehow. Why does it always feel like just like one song is repeating in this? Their playlists are too short. Yeah, it's just playing that one song. Well, no, I guess not. It just feels like it's playing the same song over again. I guess not. I am incorrect. There's just one song that I guess is really prominent in my ears. Don't you start, Neff. You're the danger zone there. Happy now I got pheasant feathers. In brown beige and guinea feathers. Guinea fowl feathers. Oh, nice. Noses are so hard, guys. Neff is just tormenting the chat with songs. They'll be in my bar book as decorations and songs says nature collects loose feathers. Nice. They are hard. Necromancer, good morning. They break rather easily. Yes, but noses are difficult to paint. Motorcycle! Nyom! Face is still in that uncanny valley mode. Oh yeah, it's definitely a sports bike. Goodness, why can't I get this? Time for closer detail. It's the depth of color I just can't seem to get. Then he's got like his weird makeup. I'm still on. Oh no, for some reason I'm on the G-pen now. Right in here. Like a little hint right there. This one shadow that I'm still struggling with too, right here. Gonna look a little bit weird for a bit. As I fix the shape. Gonna look mega weird. Trust the process. Burnt my tongue on hot food. Slow down! Uh-oh. Ross and Neff are gonna go into bike talk. Too fast to be a Yamaha, and the bike dealer closest to stay is a Yamikawa old dealer. Wasn't deep enough to be a Gixxer? Gixxer? I'm not sure how to say that last word. There's a knock at my door. It is a cheese. The only reason the door is closed is because I don't want to disturb the people downstairs. But cheese is here. Everybody say good morning to cheese. Remember to thank cheese for fixing the internet. What?
Where's little man?
I don't know. Is he not in here? Is he not in his hut?
No.
No?
No.
Then I don't know where he is. That means he's been locked out of my room.
Oh.
Take his food bowl and go to my door and give it a little shake. He went out exploring and got locked out.
It's not under there.
Nope.
Not under the shelf again. I feel like I can't get there anymore.
We've lost the cat, guys. Gixxer GSXR, Suzuki's flagship sport bike. I was gonna say Kawasaki, but ADHD kicked in, and I looked for other things. Fair enough. The Ninja and the Gixxer are the most popular bikes in the city. Also, not gonna lie, some things I only know bike-wise because of the PS2 game. The Tourist Trophy. The same people behind Gran Turismo. Yes, we are old. Old has happened to us, guys. Did you find him?
No.
Here, give me his bowl.
Dirty. We should. And if you close your window, you won't be as wear all this with cold.
I like the cold. I like wearing fluffy clothes. Tesla! Leave the door open. Tesla! We've lost the cat, guys. I was pretty sure he was in my room, but I closed my door. Dropping kibbles. No headpads. I've always wanted a bike, but never got one. My dad had 7 bikes by the time I was born. Wow. I've never been on a bike. I think I'd be too scared now. It's been nearly 20 years since Half-Life 2. Jesus Christ, Ross, stop making us feel old. That's quite the title. Don't remind me I had my B-Day last month, and it was for stream. There's noise happening outside. Oh, the Babs will come if I call to him. Usually. I'll figure it out back. Okay. There's a stranger in the house, that's why he's hiding. The physiotherapist is here for my mom. Babbins! It's really weird. I would have thought, he probably went to go explore and got caught downstairs when the physiotherapist came. And now he's too scared to come out. Well, if he wants to eat, he knows which room he has to come to. I was pretty sure he was in here when I started stream, but I guess not. Yeah. Yep, he's just finding a place to hide and be comfy. we're starting to get somewhere with this. Conk! Hello! Maybe Tesla's sleeping somewhere in the house. Oh, he's most definitely hiding somewhere. Probably terrified right now because he can't get up to my room. I need to get some of this lighter gray into the brow here.
Necromancer Dark is hosting 5 guests.
Necromancer! We got Seraphina, Madam Squiddo, and Arias. Nice! Thank you, Necromancer.
Valorant is hosting 1 guest.
And thank you to Valorant for adding a gift sub to Necromancer's gift subs. And the rules, because we're having a hype train. We're gifting 1 sub randomly to the chat. Who are we gonna get? American Catboy! We haven't seen him in a while.
Saiko is hosting 1 guest.
Everybody, there is a hype train. Thank you, Necromancer, for the hype train. I really appreciate it, as always. Look, his eye is starting to look actually good. Man. First time chat from Hello K. You got a lucky random gift sub. Welcome to the islands. My name is Sayaka. I am an artist and a VTuber and a LARPer. I play my LARP character as my VTuber as well. And his name is, well, nameless because he's cursed to have no name. We're an island chain of 9 islands on a super caldera in the tropical regions of some fantasy world. And right now I am painting a portrait of Lord Fox and Lady Crow. Just working on Lord Fox's eyes here because I can't seem to get them quite right. So we're just doing detail work now on this painting. We were previously working on the belt, which still needs quite a bit of love. And we're having spooky season. Well, feel free to chat. But if you're a silent follower, that's still fine. I appreciate everybody who shows up, whether you're active or not. That's perfectly fine. We're just vibes here. We're vibes. If you've been around a bit, then you know, because clearly you have been you were a follower, because only gift subs to followers, I think. unless the system completely runs out of followers, which is would be difficult at this point. You can now watch with no ads, yes. But even if you do watch with ads, I still appreciate it all just the same. I'm here for everybody to just come and chill and hang out as they please. If you're not comfortable chatting, then you're not comfortable chatting. That's just kind of the way it is. Some people are like that. I do that in a lot of streams. There are a lot of streams I hang out in, but I never say anything. Usually because they're like going mega fast. The big streams are scary places. Okay, I feel like there's still something a little bit off here. First of all, I think it's partially his forehead. And of course the shadows. Oop. Just dragged some of my tools around that should not be dragged places. I think that's where that was. Nope, not multiply. But just normal. Small and close streams are the best. Aww. No, you! Look at that. Choo choo! A weird frog. Mind blown. It's what happens every time somebody compliments me. And just like, oh, I'm there. Ooh, Necromancer got spill the tea. I like it how it tells you who the artist of the emote was when you click on it now. I don't think it used to do that. Okay, I want to... Nope, wrong. I think I'm starting to see it. We'll get there eventually. A lot of shifting. Grab a really light gray because the brush doesn't put stuff down easily. Honestly, around the eyes and the nose are probably the hardest part of the human body to draw, I think. I just seem to struggle with them so much. I know, like, one day, like, things will click and I'll just get it. But right now, I'm still, as an artist, I'm still struggling so much with this spot. Part of his other eye was off, too. His face is so hard. Why is it so difficult? Fox, why? I need a little bit of light right in here. There's someone behind me. Have you found him?
No.
Is the physiotherapist still there?
Yes.
Okay. He's probably hiding because of that.
Well, he hides when I come up the stairs, so.
Yeah, well, when a stranger's in the house, you can imagine. Because Fox is fey and tricky, yep.
It's 3 degrees, it probably got super cold.
What?
It was 3 degrees last night, it probably got super cold and went to hide.
No, I had my windows closed. Okay. Cheese is on a treasure hunt for a cat. There's quite a bit of light, like right here. I'm using the airbrush right now. Oh, Cheese has gone off. I'll let him know you said hi next time he wanders in. quite a bit of highlight here, and then there's this really bit of intense color on the brow here. I never thought I'd say this, but I think the airbrush is actually the best tool for hair. Airbrush is really hard to master as a tool, but I think once you figure it out, once you get it, that and the round mixing brush are like the best tools. Add blending modes to that and you're probably doing pretty good. First time for everything, figuring out hard to master things has been a thing for me lately, mainly with racing games. Won't be too in-depth other than to say that one car for story mode for a game, Inertial Drift, is for anyone who's never put racing games. They'd want to flip a chair out of frustration. Neff, just in time, as I was just putting my cup to my lips. Good job. Great timing. Everybody stretch. See what happens when I flip this. Oh. Still something so wrong. There's the motorcycle again. That's why it's not working. I refuse to give up on getting this right. Supercharger selling. Someone shoved a kazoo in the air intake. And Fantasy has booped my snoot. It is the boop snoot. Like the boop snoot. But it is the snoot that gets booped. The boop snoot. Okay, I think right here. Uh-huh. Just getting there. Death! One of those old-timey whimsy whistles. Some people love that wine. I wish they wouldn't. I hate it. So turbochargers before superchargers is supposed to make the car roar. So depend on supercharger setup too. Why are you pouting? I hate boom tubes. Cars with boom tubes. I hate loud noises. I like quiet. I'm very much a peace and quiet sort of person. What?
Hello.
Hello. Fantasy said hi to you earlier, but you had already left.
So is it working?
Yes, it's working beautifully. Thank you. I can work again.
I cannot find the menu.
Yeah, you'll turn up. Well, you'll eventually get hungry.
In there again. Underneath. Oh.
Oh, I could have found a way underneath. I don't know. Gesundheit. Also, you'll love this. Manufacturers are adding speakers and sound effects to electric cars to make them sound like cars with a combustion engine.
What?
Failure to understand electric cars by the people driving cars and manufacturers trying to make them happy. Ugh. I think it should be illegal to add noisemakers.
Yes.
Noisemakers to electric cars.
I agree.
See, Cheese doesn't like all the noise either.
I just want to look at a card that's affordable.
Yeah, me too. Flip this again. Looking a lot better. Cheese has wandered off with the food bowl again. Just drag the whole painting around, why don't I? Oh, that looks so much better. Way too dark. What is happening? I'm missing the chat here. I'm a car person, and I'm like, what the fuck? Then again, I'm not a dude bro car person. All the car people are like, what the fuck? It's the normies on the road. Oh god. And this is from someone who, like, EVs, at least EVs, not by... Some of you Teslas going in reverse sound like 50s, 60s sci-fi flying saucers. Some engineer proved by math. Yep, math. You can't. Math doesn't lie. Cybertruck did outpace the Porsche for 15 feet, and then it got its stainless steel ass kicked so hard. Gotta love it when people lie to the public. There should be, you know, should be fraud of some sort. They did it with the slowest 911 they could get at the time, and they lowballed and still beat it. I love it. I love to see Elon get soundly trounced. It makes me wonder if all of their, like, safety ratings, where they're like, we broke the 5-star safety rating test, were actually a lie. They need independent testers because, yeah. I saw a taupe-colored Tesla on my way here. On my way home from my previous home while Cheese and I were driving on the 401. It was like my skin color, but a little bit more beige. It actually, you know, it's strange because it didn't look bad. It was actually kind of a good color for a Tesla, even though it's taupe. It's literally the background color of the universe. Are you still looking for him?
Yeah.
Check between, like, the mattress and...
This thing, yeah, I just did.
Yeah, so he's not under... Did you check under Mom's bed?
Yes.
Did you check behind the speaker downstairs?
Yes. I checked under all the shelves, all the speakers.
And you checked under these shelves here?
Well, I can't get at those shelves, but I tried to.
Remove the stuff. Cheese is still looking for the cat. Can't stand Tesla cars at all. They are nasty. Well, you know what? I've been inside one and they're actually really nice inside. I can't deny that in some ways Teslas are actually really good cars. You can't outrun a Tesla. Well, you can't outrun most cars, I think. But even my cat, even my cat can't outrun him. He can run faster than people. Mostly because he has 4 legs.
You stuff this for?
What?
You put stuff under there.
Yeah, the
It's accessible.
Well, I'm sorry.
It's yours.
He's not in your room?
Nope. He's nowhere.
Maybe he's in the basement.
Basement's over close.
No, I mean the basement. not the lower basement, the basement.
Yeah, check there.
Well, good luck finding him, because he's small and he fits in places. Let me check behind the printer here. Nope, he's not back here either. Ow! My tripod just fell on my feet. My brother's really insistent on finding my cat. There's still so many things that I need to unpack. What is this? That's a seashell. People keep giving me seashells now at Conquest. I'm like, please, guys, I don't have room for things. Alright, I need to take a quick bathroom break, so I'll be right back. We have found the nugget. He was under my mom's bed, hiding. Hi, Beans. You're not supposed to be in Mummy's room, okay? You can't go in Oma's room. He's so soft, isn't he?
He is.
I feel like he's gotten softer since he came here because of the water. Like, even my hair is softer. It's not
You don't
crunchy
bathe
anymore. What was that?
You don't bathe him, so you can get the soft water.
No, from drinking it. Even my hair's softer coming here. Golf fabric vinyl seats Jetta leather. Well, we have a Jetta and Cheese has one of the station wagons, but I believe it's called a Golf. Tesla was just looking for a warm place to hide, I think. So we're gonna have a bit of cat time. I don't know if he'll purr or not. So if you hear like a weird squeaking, because my the arms, this desk has like a small divot where you're supposed to pull up to it, but the arms of my chair then the arms of my chair then hit my desk. Oh yeah, Fox's face is looking so much better now that I've had a chance to like walk away from it for a little bit. It looks so much better. There's still something off about it. I think it's still the shape of his face. Where's my pen? Now that I've got my cat in my arms, I can't find my pen. Oh, there's my pen. I actually put it away. Cute how they went from calling the VW bus to me Electra calling the Buzz. I actually kind of want a Buzz. Maybe extra length and space of a van is the perfect base for an EV for all that battery space. The extra weight at the bottom also gives it a lower center of gravity, preventing rollovers. And also, like, the interior space is apparently huge. Listen, Bab Noodle, you're not allowed to leave. You're staying right with me. Although I think you're quite content to do so. He was thinking of leaving for a second here. Jesus, sneezing. Still something wrong in the eye, and I just can't figure it out, guys. I'm going crazy. Something to look forward to. Hope it does well. What, the Buzz? They're really leaning into the old VW bus being used by adventurers, so they made it spacious enough for bicycles and surfboards. Yeah, I want to get one simply for LARPing. Also hope the seats are more comfortable than the Tiguan. God, that's awful. They were so flat and so hard. Oh, I'm glad we never had one of those. How many people have to pretend to die? Gloria, before you met, you can't read. What? Death? What are you talking about?
Is that a quote?
I don't know. I don't know what Death is talking about. Oh, he's just being random. Not enough shadow? Yeah, I think that might be it. And the shape of the face is, like, shifted a little bit. I'm just looking back and forth at it. I do need to adjust his hair. His hair needs adjustment again. Because the shape of his head has changed. The angle has changed, so I've got to fix the hair. Oh, that's my dad? That is my dad. They can't see you. You can come in. You can come in and pet the Tesla.
Hi, babe. Hi, sweetie. Hi, sweetie.
Necromancer says, hi, Dad.
Greetings, Earthling.
That's my dad. See you later. Are you guys having coffee? Everybody says hi. Oh yeah, my dad hates the idea of like open mic and stuff. Like Discord, he will disable Discord's ability to hear anything. So like the microphone will be cut off even if the program is closed. Like he shuts off the microphone and then shuts off the program. Because he's very, very keen on privacy and security for reasons. They're very good reasons, mind you. And, like, 100%, we should all consider doing this, just to fuck with governments. If there's any reason to make sure you've got, like, end-to-end encryption on your emails and your Discord microphone is always turned off, it is to fuck with the government who's listening to you. Because they are listening. They're always listening. And they're using AI to listen now, so they don't even need people to listen anymore. Yes, don't you know? My dad's from Vulcan. He's an agent from Vulcan. He's here to observe the humans. The other brother is like, why are you afraid? They have cameras on you the instant you leave the house. Pretty much, yeah. Yep, disable cameras, mics, and location tracking. Absolutely. Turn off cameras, cover up the lenses. My webcam has a lens cover built into it. Unfortunately, there's no switch to, like, disable the microphone that's built into it, and I wish there was. I wish there was an actual physical switch to turn off the microphone. Yeah, public, that's fine, but in my house, fuck off. Even in public, I don't want it. I understand that, like, being able to catch criminals is really important, but also privacy is more important. I am not going to give up my freedom and my privacy just for a little security. And I do believe there's a quote that those who give up their, give up freedom for security will have neither and deserve none. Or will have none and deserve neither. Sorry. Ross, you really need to be like, look, pay me the money or I'm not doing anything for you anymore. You really, really need to put your foot down with that, Ross. Just say, you pay me back, like we agreed, and you do it now. And until you do, I'm not doing anything for you anymore. Bobbins, don't be afraid of my teacup. Christ. Here, have some tea. Yeah, you like that. You can't hold a gun to humanity's head and call it security. No, you can't. Tesla is just wrapped in the blanket that I had on my lap, sitting on my desk in the way of my tablet. So if you're wondering why I'm not painting, it's because we're having cat cuddle time. Sir, you are insulting every donkey and mule that has ever lived. Can't do little apple like that. Hey, a job's a job. Doesn't mean you have to disrespect the person that you're doing the job to. Shame, I hate being touched, though we did finally figure out why. Why do you hate being touched? I know why well, I know one of the reasons why I hate being touched, but I've always been kind of, like, anti-touch. Even as a child, like, it was hard to cuddle me. And I think it's just because I really like my privacy. Do you feel safe in my lap, Tesla? Touch is painful. Turns out my skin is sensitive enough to feel disturbance of the air. A mosquito flapping his wings as it lands on. Oh. So you have a similar problem to what I do, whereas, like, if I just touch my thighs, they hurt. It's been a thing my whole life. I think the only way to really deal with that is to just desensitize yourself to it. Yes, Tesla's back. He's in my lap. Well, on my desk, wrapped in a blankie. Let's see if we can get some purrs for you guys. No. My microphone is too well secured. Sorry for all the noise. I'm the very model. I'm the very modern model. I'm a very model of a Solarian scientist. Pretty unprofessional. If you must kill cleanly. Was that the lizard guy all the girls fell over? Oh, he was hiding under my mom's bed. Cheese said he checked there, but Cheese checked a second time and found him. Nuggies. Infection in order to cease interrogation. Even the android objected to it on logical grounds. Babbins. Is this a good little spot for you, buddy? Oh God, what's falling over? Oh, it's my tripod again. Ugh, crunch. I think my nose is bleeding again. Something smells like bacon. Something smells like bacon! God, I could kill for a bacon and tomato sandwich right now. Torture's never about getting information. No, it's not. Now, right, Bobbins? Hello. He's like, no, I'm off. I run away. Bacon! Yeah, I do smell bacon. Someone's cooking bacon here. It's probably cheese. Because cheese is the one that cooks. Rage is a hell of an anesthetic. The more she wants to be an artist, the more pain she feels. And who might that be, Death? Tesla's in the litter box. I'm gonna have to change his box today. And I'm out of tea! No! Great Sag. And now time to fuss with all the shit on my desk. I think we made it quite far on this today. And I say quite far, but like it's all little tiny bits of detail. And yes, I did switch music. The only problem I have with Spirit City's music is their playlists are too short. Kira, welcome back. How you doing? It's been a while since I've seen you. It stands to reason that being born naturally makes your mother older than you. Yep. Death is just being his usual weird self. It's alright. So now that I've gotten the eyes mostly right, now the face shape is coming into the way it's supposed to be. It'll still require quite a bit of work. But I think we're starting to get there. Oh god, it looks so much better from what it was this morning. Welcome back, Kira. Also, I'm sorry to hear about your mental health. I hope things get better for you. Let me pause. I hope things get better for you. Because, that really sucks. And if you ever need to talk to anybody, just come on to the Discord and be like, hey, I need some help. Remember, don't afraid to ask your party members for help against the boss monsters, or the difficult monsters, or even just the easy monsters if you just want someone to chill with. And don't worry about missing streams, because last week I was offline. I was moving, so I simply was not here. And yesterday, well, it's a good thing you missed yesterday, because yesterday was stressful. The stream disconnected 16 times and then broke. Twitch broke. It was just like, error 2000, you can't watch this. I'm glad it's working today. My brother fixed the internet. I moved back home in with my parents to help out. Oh, the bacon smell is so good. Ugh. My brother is the cook of the house. Right now, my job is just organizing everything and getting everything cataloged and cleaned up and myself moved in and settled. It's been tough. Beep, beep, I'm a sheep. Yup, that's a sheep. Death. You're so weird. But yeah, never be afraid to come by and ask for help. The Discord is always open. The link is in my About section. So, if you ever need someone to talk to, just come there. Hang out. Chill. That's your thing? I'm glad. Everybody needs a thing. I like your weirdness, even if it confuses me sometimes. Because a lot of normal stuff goes over my head, and if you're just being extra strange, don't be surprised if I miss stuff. The cheese is returned. Did you cook bacon?
I made pork belly.
You made pork belly. Because I could kill for a bacon and tomato sandwich right now. Haven't you learned that Norwegians are super weird? Yes. And so are internet people. You combine them together and it's just a special brand of weird. Now you're making me want lox. Lox on toast with some cream cheese. Oh.
That's what you call?
If he's cold, he can curl up in blankets. That's what they're for. I feel like I have to push back Maddie's forehead a bit. But Fox is looking real good. I think we fixed the problem. It's just the minor adjustments to that side of the face. I need to bring in his chin a bit. It's just right here. Nope, that's raising up a little bit too much. He's hiding in there because it's warm. You notice I put the extra blanket on top of his cat hut cheese? I'm the weird one and Silver is the normal one. So that means you're even weird for Norwegian stuff. Needs to go in just a smidge. You hear my brother muttering to the cat. The Squirrel King. So much damn pork belly to process. Can I eat it?
No, it's raw.
I'm really hungry.
That's because we had a time. He's gonna pull a Gordon Ramsay. It's fucking raw.
I use pills to be normal. Can you make me bacon and tomato? No, you don't. I said bacon and tomato. I didn't say bacon and tomato sandwich. What you do is you slice the tomato and then you put the bacon on the tomato. A little bit of salt and pepper. Actually, you probably don't need the salt because the bacon's salty enough. You don't need bread for bacon and tomato. You need bread for bacon and tomato sandwich. Trying to figure out the makeup on her hands. We're not really too sure about it. She's definitely got like this moon stamp thing here. You're hiding under a warm blanket? Good. Blankets are great. These hands are gonna take a very long time to get quite right. Patty also has very long fingers, I've noticed. My fingers are really short in comparison. Mine are like little stubby potatoes. No, don't tickle me! Ah! Okay, let's zoom in on this mess that I'm making over here. I don't have anything to hydrate with. Hold on. I must make drink. Where's my tub of mixes? Oh, we can have our last sun-kissed strawberry. Or we can have our last Skittles berry punch. I also have Hawaiian punch red, Hawaiian punch purple, and one last Hawaiian punch blue, and one Skittles purple, or sun-kissed purple. The sun-kissed ones are the best. The reason why there's lots of Hawaiian punch purple left is because it's grape flavored, but not grape flavored in the good way. The sun-kissed grape flavor is the better purple. So, do you want red, blue, or purple, Fantasy, for the drink today? You get to choose your hydrate flavor. Oh no, Fantasy is the one who redeemed the hydrate, so Fantasy gets to choose red, blue, or purple. Necromancer! Thank you for hosting here.
Necromancer Dark is hosting a guest. Welcome Hiraeth still to the island.
Okay, you get a choice between two reds. Is it going to be sun-kissed or Hawaiian punch? The bar menu's struggling with I don't know that word. Fantasy. Dissonant? 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 Hawaiian punch it is. That is our last Hawaiian punch in red. keep bottles of water on my desk now. Because I can't go downstairs in the middle of the night. And I can't fill up my bottles in the bathroom sink because the faucet is too small and the sink is too shallow. So I can't fill my bottles in the bathroom either. Plus, my mom has to keep the bathroom door to her room open in the middle of the night. So that she doesn't run into things when she gets up to go to the bathroom inevitably. So like, you have to be really, really super quiet. So I just keep bottles of water on my desk now. And also, you guys like to drown me. So I always have to keep starting to design it. Oh, okay. Design the bar menu for the bar Solix worked at. That wasn't just dyslexia. That was like a stroke or something. Sorry. I don't mean to make fun of you. Well, I do, but it's in jest and good fun because I love you. and it was I struggled so hard with that one. And mostly because of the T. The added T really threw me off. I mean, it's a bar, but is it a tavern or a bar? Because those are two different things. Most bars in, like, medieval fantasy serve basically two things: hard liquor and ale. Sometimes wine, depending on the region and, like, how high quality the bar is. And for food, they'll probably have basics like steak and potatoes, or like a meat and potatoes, or like a meat pie. Thank you for the hydrate, Neff. Here, you're hydrate. And the street. Oh god, it feels so good. Ugh. We made it 3 hours today without a disconnection, guys. Woohoo! Fruit punch. Questionable fruit punch, but fruit punch. Okay, let's zoom back a little bit and take a look. This is looking so good, guys. I acted normal for long. Eventually I just got sick of wearing the mask all the time. Is one of those a painting? Yes, the one on the right is the painting. The one on the left is the photo. Also, hi Queen Boo, how you doing? It's been so long. You've seen me do art before, Queen Boo. No, I'm not. I'm scuffed and weird. I'm not cool. Yeah, absolutely not. I refuse. Stop complimenting me. I don't know how to take it, guys. Thank you, Hero. I don't know how to take compliments, guys. I'm not used to those. So I'm absolutely not cool. If you met me in person, you'd be like, wow, this person is a scuffed, weird, misshapen potato. Alex, I'm laughing too. My spelling is horrific. It's a rundown bar in the slums. It's run by magical creatures and owned by a satyr. Yep, they probably just serve ale. Ale and, like, a meat pie. What kind of meat? Whatever we've got. That's usually how rundown bars in slums in medieval fantasy works. Literally took me a solid minute of looking between the two to figure out, and I still wasn't sure. They take me a long time, but this one is in fact a gift for these two people. And it is like full print size. They do a lot for us, and so I wanted to do something really special for them. And this is the only thing I could think to do. So what I'm probably going to do is I'm going to have 2 copies actually printed and take them and actually have them mailed to the Skilltree box. Because I want to present them with something very nice. I can't print them and then frame them and then send them. That would be far too much for me to afford. Because the printing that I'm going to have done is probably going to be on really nice, like, archival quality paper. I'll have to ask Evan about that. I wish I could print that kind of thing here. These are 11 by 17 inches. They're large-ish. I think it's a good size. I still keep wondering if that might be me in the background by Kit's elbow. Because, like, those are the colors I was wearing. Like, my pants and my shirt, like the edge of my shirt, would be that. But I don't remember being in the same spot as them together with a photographer nearby. By the Hava, like that. I think that's the Hava. So, it's probably somebody else who has a similar color scheme to me. Well, thank you, Queen Boo, for the compliments. I really appreciate it. I work very hard to try and improve all the time so that I'm just a little bit better for my clients. But this one's a special gift, so I'm taking the extra time to work really hard on it and get it right. As I would for, like, a normal client. My practice pieces are really fast and I don't worry too much. Like, the practice pieces will take a stream or two, but I don't work on them off stream at all. This one I'll, like, poke around at off stream, but stream is my focus time. I get so much more done on stream than I do off stream, that's for sure. Honestly, I like nerds better, and nerds are great. Honestly, they're the most interesting people you could ever meet. And LARP nerds, as I was saying to the Shark Boy or whoever it was that first showed up, like, his first time chat, if he's still here, hi. LARP nerds are the best people. Like, they can play the meanest, most vicious, horrible criminal character who's just so awful to you and turn around outside of game and be like a kindergarten teacher and like the sweetest fucking human being on the planet. And you're like, you were just this horrible villain who was like, I'm gonna murder you, man. Like, slit your throat. Oh, thank you, cheese. Oh, my brother gave me food. Oh, it smells so good.
Bacon tomato salad.
Bacon tomato salad. Guys, this looks amazing. Oh my god, it's so good. Where's my phone? Gotta take a picture of this. I'm gonna show you what my brother does for me. Whatever woman decides to claim him will be the luckiest woman in the world. But you have to put up with his, like, he doesn't recognize flirting. Like, Ark, terrifying game, but so nice auto game. Yeah. Jacob's a really, really nice guy. And, like, the orcs are fucking scary people, but out of game, they're, like, just the sweetest beans. That's what I love about LARP, because you can, like, explore those parts of humanity, or even, like, the more monstrous sides of things. And you can play that character, you can play it well, and be sort of true to it in game. You can be a thug and a criminal, and then outside of game, like, you can be the most law-abiding person. I'm still struggling with that disconnect. Nameless doesn't want to commit crimes because he's afraid of upsetting people in sort of the way that I also feel the same thing. There used to be a thing to flip the whole canvas. Oh, here we go. Rotate canvas clockwise. This is what my brother made for me, guys.
Wow, it takes.
Okay, what does Queen Boo say here? I was saying to Zeal yesterday that I'm trying to decide to do something about uni, but I cannot decide between art and classics. Goddamn, my decision would be so much easier to choose classics if the pair of you wouldn't keep inspiring me with your incredible art. You know what? I didn't go to school for art, Queen Boo. The art will help you get better. If you want to be a better artist, learning the foundational skills is very important. You'll get a lot of life drawing practice, but you can get life drawing practice outside of the classroom too. It's just you will lack the feedback. Yeah, it is very delicious. I'm gonna eat it now. I'm not magical, Queen Boo. This is practice. This is all practice. You want to see the practice that we did recently? We redid one of my practice pieces recently. Necromancer's favorite, the egg. So, left is the photo, right is the painting. Top is from 2024 in December, and bottom is August, early September. It's a foundational exercise where you do like a still life like every day or something. All right, I'll see you later, Ross. Thanks for coming by. We might still be going when you come back. We might not. We might have raided into someone else. Now that we can. But yeah, Hira, if you want to learn to be an artist, the best way to do that is to just draw. And I highly recommend working on paper. Like physical media, because it teaches you the skills with like brushes and mediums that you won't learn from digital media. Even witches have to practice their magic, but it's still magic. Well, I think you have magic in you too. If you love art, then do art. I don't think you necessarily need to go to art school for art. I think you just need to straight up do art. Also, why do bacon and tomato taste so good together? Ha! That's how I deal with the compliments. Because I don't know how to take them. I just return them. Logic shield! Look, everybody can draw, and everybody draws at different levels. There are some people who are, like, spectacular, like, natural artists. The guy I had a crush on for, like, 20, 25 years, he was one of those people. He could replicate a Robert Bateman at, like, I don't know, probably age 12. Robert Bateman specializes in painting animals. Like, photorealism pictures of wildebeests and shit. And they're goddamn paintings. There are people just that good. I will never, ever, ever be that good. And I know that. But I like the level of skill that I have now. I am proud of what I'm working on. I'm proud of this. Because I know that I've worked hard to get here. I know that this is a skill level that I'm comfortable with. I would still like to improve simply because, you know, improvement is good. But I'm not going to sit back and be like, oh, this is awful. Even my old stuff. My old stuff. You know, this is pretty old. This is, what, a year or two old now. It's a Halloween costume. This one is from probably March, then it's unfinished. This one is from like 2012, 2013-ish. Completely unfinished. I went back and started filling in colors and redoing things. And I want to finish this piece. We're working on that on Conk's birthday. And, like, I'm not going to say it's awful. There's a lot of problems with it, but it's not awful. Oh, this one is very recent. We all know this one. This is an empty thing, and this is what we worked on yesterday. We're designing a bed for me. I'm currently working on a portraiture portfolio, and I've not properly done portraiture before ever. Most of what I sketch is people, but it's not graphite. People are so scary. When you get to, like, Uncanny Valley parts, like, when you get to a point in a painting where, like, you're just filling in the eyes, but you haven't quite filled it in yet, people can look really creepy. Like, both this one and this one, they're both quite wrong. This is the more finished version. This one, my computer had shut off, and it saved a second copy of it. But, like, this was the original, and this one was 2011, 2012? Again. It was my first time trying, like, a big painting like this without line art. I have an A2 self-portrait that was only eyes and a line sketch for a while. It was terrifying. Oh my god, yeah, that would be terrifying. Fun facts, once it became generally accepted that incubus and succubus were the same demon, able to switch between male and female forms. Well then. I mean, why not? They're demons. Ah! No, my egg. No, my hoodie's dirty now. Now I have the forehead of a beluga whale, but I refuse to fix the hairline. Nah! Yeah, I need to fix him. He looks too girly right now. Like to use that information however you like. Ah. Almost choked on my egg. See, this is why I prefer the term QB, because it's just gender neutral. You could be referring to either one. Or the type as a whole, because they are the same kind of demon. Sorry, I'm just being a heathen and licking my plate because it's so good. Gotta get that bacon and tomato salad juice. Salty, sweet, delicious. I will never understand people who don't eat tomatoes. They're so good. Tomatoes, mushrooms. People are missing out. Alright. Let's put this plate here and hope it stays. Yeah, I've only done one. No, wait. I think I've done 3 or 4 self-portraits over the course of my life, and that was due to it being like art class in like school. But I can't with tomatoes. I know. I'm just teasing. I still, somewhere, my mom has the self-portrait that I did in grade 3. I don't know if you remember that, Mewjuice. The self-portraits we did in grade 3. How Will's was, like, so good. I was a strong tomato hater until I went to Italy and became enlightened. Yeah, well, like, most tomatoes you get at the grocery store in, like, America are just, like, I guess they're, like, beefsteak is the breed, and they're, like, hothouse tomatoes, and most of the time they're picked too early, and they're just, like, they're unripe, they're hard, they're flavorless, especially, like, the beefsteak tomatoes tend to be really kind of bland in terms of tomato. It's, they ain't great. But yeah, for school, if you love art, just go do art then. If you're not worried about things like certain job qualifications, then just go do art. art school is extremely expensive, overpriced even. I'm not fond of how much they charge for art school. I really wanted to go to architecture school though. My god, I would have loved to have been an architect, but my grades just weren't good enough. And like even now that I have university and stuff, I still wouldn't be able to get in because the competition's just so damn high, and they're like, nope, grades only. They don't care about anything else. They don't care about passion or skill or vision. They only care about numbers, and it's just sad. And I don't think you can become a licensed architect without actually graduating from architecture school. Which really sucks. And like, I know I can do the math if I have the right teacher. Because I got like an 89 or an 87 in linear algebra when I was in mobile computing. And that was before I knew I had ADHD. I just had a teacher that was that good. I understood it, and I could probably go back through my notes and reteach myself from my own notes because his lessons were just that good. Like, I was upset if I had to miss one of his classes for anything. If you don't get into art school, you can just do like Stalin and you mean Hitler? Both Hitler and Stalin, like... Yeah. I always wonder if, like, now that I know that I have ADHD and I'm taking medication for my concentration problems, that if I would be better at programming, but also, like... We don't use that name. Shitler, man. You graduated from high school with a degree in design and crafts. You don't get degrees in high school, though. Is it like a special qualification thing they have in Norway? I don't think I can draw anymore today. That eye took up everything that I had. I mean, we made some other progress on the picture too. We futzed around with Maddie's hands a little bit. I need to adjust the pocket watch, drop it a little bit lower on her waist. Finish Kit's belt and all the rest of his little doodads. Make some adjustments to his hair and beard, and then Kit will be done. It's all little fine fiddly bits now. I really like the way Maddie's skirt is turning out. The sort of like crinkled rose texture. How much have I learned about Norway? I couldn't tell you how much I know about Norway, but I know that when my dad was a young officer in training, he got really, really drunk with some friends when they were at a base in Norway, and he stole someone's bike to try and get back to base. My dad is a criminal. I only learned of this very recently. This is a story I'd never heard before, and I heard it just like a couple of months ago when I was having coffee time with them on Discord once. Yeah, that's how we do school too, Fantasy. But we usually don't come out of school with out of high school with a degree. That's dad lore for you. Yep. My dad has a lot of lore that I just don't know. But that story is hilarious. But he did spend some time in Norway, and he brought back things, you know, like locks. I really like locks. It's one of my favorite things. Just locks on toast with cream cheese. Oh, it's so good. I'm actually the FBI. I've been waiting for you to admit that this whole time. Ah, yes. I think the statute of limitations is passed on that one. Remind him of you might embarrass him. Oh, somebody's going somewhere. I hear the car. Not a special certification for multimedia and technology from high school. I was able to be counted as a diploma when going to a post-diploma program. I didn't know that, Mewjuice. I didn't even know that was a thing. But then again, I missed a lot of things in high school. Like, so many things. Because ADHD and also being sick a lot. I missed a lot of stuff. I'm the evil FBI. I can't be stopped. Well, it's a good thing I'm Canadian then. So, good luck with that. You'll have to deal with the RCMP then. Unless you want to work with CSIS, in which case you'd have to be the CIA, because that's our equivalent. So I think my dad's safe. Interpol is not gonna bother you. Nah. They got bigger fish to fry than some Norwegian bicycle thief. I think he probably left it like near the gates at the base too. So it was probably found a little while later and returned to the owner. Knowing Norway in the 60s or 70s, whatever it is. I'm also in Scotland. I fear my plan is full of holes. Just one problem after another. This is what plot holes are like in stories. Oh, here's cheese. Who left?
I left to the library.
Oh, I went to... Okay, went to the library.
Mom's in the backyard.
You keeping an eye on her?
I was. She's fine on her own.
Yeah. I know she's fine on her own.
Chipmunk was on my lap. And, jumped on Mom and blue jays attacking us. By attacking, I mean harassing us.
I mean, that's what blue jays do. The chipmunk was on his lap. That's adorable. We used to have so many squirrels visiting, and then they just suddenly stopped. A hole in one. I found something to fuss with on my desk. All my 3M hooks waiting, ready to be put up. I have to decide where to put my hats. But also, if I put up my hats, then I'm gonna have to take them down to paint, and then I'll be out of... I won't have enough stickies to put them up again, so I'll have to buy more stickies. And then I'll have way more of a certain kind of wall hook sticky, because for some reason 3M just won't sell me a pack of the kind of stickies that I want. And that's so infuriating, because it's so wasteful. I just want one kind of sticky back. Why do I have to buy the pack of all the kinds? You know how many tiny hook sticky backs I have? There's so fucking many of them. Some of them are so old that they've gone bad. Like they've turned into crusty sticky backs. It's so infuriating. Next, I see the Canadian geese outside. Honk. Threatening honks. Honk. They're watching you, Fantasy. Isn't there a fear of, like, somewhere, somehow, a duck is always watching you? It's like a legitimate fear. Does anybody know where Evan has been? I haven't seen Evan on in a little while. And Zio, I haven't seen him either. Cobra chickens are not to be messed with, that is true. Do not mess with the cobra chickens. The only time cobra chickens are cute is when they're asleep. But when they awaken and they notice you, that's when the danger begins. I feel like her skin is too pink. After looking at these guys, I'm just like, wow, she's pink. I might have to make an adjustment. That's gonna be fun to do later. Maybe that's what's bothering me so much about this picture is her... I see tube emotes. Well, maybe we could raid Tube again. Tube is usually on my list of people to raid. Because Tube is awesome. If Zio and Evan aren't on, Tube is usually my go-to after that, unless I'm playing Palia, in which case it's usually Wade Lady. Wade Lady. I'm gonna say it right. Tube is a cool loser. Well, since it was Tube's birthday yesterday, and we didn't have a good raid yesterday. Technically, I raided with just myself, apparently, or just like one person. Yesterday, Twitch didn't register me with any viewers at all. Just one on one of the segments. All the rest are 0 viewers. It was vexing. So, let's raid Tube. And, so we're off sailing to other waters. I'm gonna go spend some time with my mom in the backyard and, with a cup of coffee. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a safe journey to new shores, my friends. It keeps saying Zio as 0 too. Yeah. There's a problem with Twitch right now. Alright. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I love you. Bye-bye.